Hey guys, this is Jeff. Gonna just do a quick video on this. I don't know if it's Bliger or Bliger, but I'm gonna call it a Bliger. I like how that sounds better. This is a Bliger Explorer Homage with a blue dial. If you don't feel like sticking around for the whole video, it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good for the most part, but I'm gonna go over it. You might wanna check out the video, the full thing, if you're interested in this one. Let me start off by giving you some of the dimensions. The case diameter is about 39, like pretty much like 40 millimeters. Thickness is 12 and a half, and then if you measure here, like where that little middle link comes out, it's about like 53 millimeters, the lug to lug, and lug width is 20 millimeters. Solid in links. Clasp is pretty nice, kind of Rolex style clasp, and this glide lock on it is actually pretty decent. Seems to work pretty decent. I put a little oil on there, and it's pretty good. One of the things, if you were wondering, like about something like this and this price point compared to the T-cell, you could see the T-cell has the dial's a little bit bigger. The diameter of the dial's bigger, and I feel like the bezel, the thickness of the bezel is better. The proportions are a little better on this, and like what do you get for $100 more? This is better in many ways, but is it $100 better? I don't know. That's up to you, but it is a nicer watch if you're thinking about that. This one here, the case is all polished. Crown is signed with a B, and then the bracelets brushed on top. The sides of the links are polished. And all in all, it's not bad. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It would have been nice if the top of the lugs were polished right there, but I was a little worried about this one because even just looking at the pictures on AliExpress, it didn't look that great in pics. It actually looks better in person, And I was worried about the dial. The dial, like, it didn't look that great in the pics, but the indices look nice, And now the dial color. To me, it's blue, but it does kind of have a little purple to it. It's not as bad as the Pagani. The Pagani, this at many angles, this is like a real royal purple, like Lakers purple, or one of those sports teams or something like that. As you can see, it's a different, it's a different color in this one. In this one, the color is pretty consistent from all angles for the most part, and it does have a little purple in there. It's a little purplish, like. You must be thinking, like, you'll probably see a trend on the channel, a lot of blue watches. And the thing is, it's like you must be like, man, this guy must love blue. But not really, actually. I mean, I don't dislike blue, but I have, some watches and, in black. I only have one white dial watch, but, of higher price points. And I was like, I need, I could use a blue watch. Let me try to get a blue watch at the, at the budget, on the budget end. And it's been like a hunt to find that perfect blue watch. I guess a blue watch is hard to do. It's very it can be very subjective, the color, like how I interpret this kind of color. Is it blue? Is it purple? But anyway, so I mean, this here is like, to me, I mean, that's blue without a doubt. That's a real true blue. This is a little more on the purple side. This Corgo, this blue, but it's a little, kind of little dull, little, it's pretty dark, real navy. And then the Pagani is, as you can see, looking pretty purple at the moment. This one has a little kind of black mixed in, almost looks black at some angles. So you could see it reflecting black a little bit. But let me put it on wrist. It's actually very comfortable. Oh yeah, and one thing on this is on one of the sides, it has screw links. Let me show you that. It has screw links, and one of the screws I couldn't get out. I mean, I didn't spend too much time. I figured it wasn't worth my time messing around with it too long. So what I did is I had to take out, I think, 3 links on one side possibly, and then I took out one on the other, and then and then the link from the other side or something like that, I put back to the other side that I had to take out 3, I wanted to take out 2 and 1. So then I put 1 over there, something like that I did. But if you get this, there's a possibility that one of your screws could be very difficult to get out. And other than that, I think it's pretty good for the most part. I mean, I'm not a Rolex expert. I don't really know what the exact proportions are to a Rolex Explorer, but yeah, just something to keep in mind that, yeah, these proportions may be a little different than what you're expecting. I feel the bezel's a little kind of too thick. It doesn't look bad, but you know, the bezel's pretty thick. It's could be considered, you know, you might think of this as a purple color. It's subjective. To me, it looks blue. I don't know, you know, it's tough. I mean, but it does kind of, it's a little on the purple side, but I think it's blue. I think it's pretty all right, but I mean, it does kind of have a little purple. It's tough. It's tough to say, but I think it's a pretty nice watch. I got this one for, it was under 100, it's like 90 something, I think, off AliExpress. And I got this one with the Miyota movement in there. And it is, it's hand winding, but it's not hacking. And it's very comfortable on wrist. So I mean, yeah, if you're interested in this one, yeah, I don't know if there's any videos of this on YouTube. But yeah, all in all, it's not bad. I think if you went with the black one, you know, yeah, you'd have no regrets with the black one. Possibly if you got this blue one, you might not like the color blue. I don't know. It's up to you. It's subjective. But yeah, probably, you know, like the black dial, you wouldn't have any regrets if you're looking for a black dial Explorer Homage. I think it's pretty good for the price, you know. It's really not bad at all. Yeah, it doesn't look cheap. And I look down on my wrist, and to me, it doesn't look cheap. It looks pretty quality. It looks pretty good. It feels light on the wrist too. It's lighter than, it feels like the lightest watch I own, honestly. I didn't weigh it. I actually have a pretty good scale that could weigh grams real accurately, but I didn't weigh it. You know, if somebody really wants me to weigh it, I could like put it down in the comments or do an update or something. Just got to go get my scale out, but yeah. I don't know if there's any YouTube videos for this one with the blue dial. And yeah, it's actually pretty nice, I think. Yeah, I think the black dial would really be a home run. Blue, you might think it's too purple, but yeah, I'm gonna just shut up so I'm not just ranting on about it. But yeah, just so you guys could check it out. It's pretty all right. All right, guys, thanks.